Hey guys, welcome back to another Squadbusters video. So today I want to talk about a common frustration you guys have probably experienced when you are playing Gem Hunt or pushing trophies in Squad League. This strategy is just so brainless. Everyone is running it. It can just steamroller every single comp and it is just so completely brain dead and it is ruining the entire meta. So let me tell you about it. But first, I need to update you on the troops I have since obviously Squad Busters went through a massive rework. So I was able to buy the Barbarian King from the shop and I unlocked Mortis from the Pinata event and I have almost every single character maxed out besides the Barbarian, Colt, Bow, Medic, Hog Rider, Wizard. But characters like Pam are maxed out, the Archer maxed out, Battle Healer, and then we're just waiting on Miner, Frank, Penny, Leon, Ruffs. And the characters I am closer to maxing out aren't really that close. They just have one Ultra Evolution. But anyway, let me tell you about this strategy. And of course, this strategy is none other than Colonel Ruffs and B, because Colonel Ruffs turns B into a Mega, and you can have such an easy time right off the bat. Powers-wise, the B Frenzy and the Mega Fireball just create such an issue because the B Frenzy really increases your DPS, and the Fireball knocks back, and the Hog Stampede works as well. So without further ado, I'm going to show you some gameplay of the strategy and what I usually use in Squad League with the Archer Queen. However, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. It really helps me out. And less than 2% of you guys are subscribed. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, make it gray so you see more content like this. So how do you counter this strategy exactly? Well, it's very hard. So my advice is to try to get rid of their B troop because that means you won't have the circling Bs to deal with and only their ability. Additionally, going after them when their ability is on cooldown means you won't have to deal with the rapidly spinning bees, and that is going to help you because the DPS that comes out of their squad is going to be much lower. Additionally, you can use the dash from the Barbarian King to get right on top of their squad because the bees only circle around the outer edge like you see in this clip. So if you're right on top of them, they won't be able to take use of the bees. So now I want to talk about the strategy I usually use in Squad League, and that is with the Archer Queen, Ice Wizard, and Archer. For my common squaddies, I use Shelly, Colt, and Heavy. Shelly and Colt add DPS to the squad, whereas Heavy adds some HP, and this helps because a lot of the attackers or hotshots are relatively squishy and can be taken out very easily. So I'm going to speed the rest of this game up because nothing interesting happened and I actually got busted at the end. So this is just a montage, but honestly, I would like to comment that the Mortis dash looks so funny. It looks like he's sprinting just because the replay is so sped up. Yeah, this just goes to show that at the end, I got cornered by a guy using the same strategy and ultimately busted. So now let's collect our rewards. We got fifth, so just barely made top five. It counts for a win. Got first win bonus. This was recorded a few days prior to when it's actually released, so that's why. I don't recommend using coins to upgrade the chest. It's not worth it, and it's pretty expensive. So we got some bees, and let's collect our doublers and style tickets. So now I'm going to show you the comp I use for Archer Queen, and I really do like the strategy because using the giant arrow or the X shot lets you easily snipe off enemy troops, especially at the beginning when they haven't been fused. So I'll speed this one up too, so you guys don't have to watch it all, but I will throw in some sound in there, but feel free to skip ahead this part. let's collect our rewards here. We got a rare chest with some medics, and those are going to get doubled. And we have a reward gift as well as some gems, coins, and portal energy. Now, I do want to talk about the meta and how we could buff or nerf certain characters in order to change it. First off, Bea would have to get nerfed. She is one of the strongest characters, and even with the incoming Sonic update, she is just absolutely destroying the meta. When I say Bea needs to get nerfed, specifically, I need the frenzied bees to not only have their speed decrease, like when they orbit around her, but also be equal with the rest of the bees, since that will make it much harder for that squad to constantly keep pressure up. And we quickly have a brief interruption to open up a star chest. I do not like the fact that they nerfed them, that they only give classics now, and we got an epic choice. And in this case, we can pick between Bea or Colonel Ruffs, which is funny because those were just the ones that we were using. In this case, I am going to pick Bea because not only is she closer to her ultimate form, but like I just said, she's meta. And while this last match plays, let me tell you about the other nerf that needs to happen, which is to Colonel Ruffs. Colonel Ruffs makes any character upgrade one level, so either from a baby to a fusion, or from a fusion to a mega at his baby level, or all the way up to a mega at the super level. And this is so strong. So my idea would be at the baby level to just upgrade them once, so keep that. But at the super level, instead of upgrading them all the way to a mega, simply upgrade 2 units. It might be strong, it may not be, but I think it's worth giving a shot. And honestly, that's really the only balance changes I could see being needed. I know Mortis and Barbarian King are some of the most used heroes, but maybe just a minor damage nerf. But otherwise, that is really about it. I will just put some music on and let you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Well, that's it. So let's just claim the last bit of our loot. Got a big rare chest here, and it's gonna give us some Hog Rider. Nice. Hog Rider is one of the characters we still have to max out. We got some rewards from the Gem Pass, some Bounty Hunt rewards, so let's claim them all. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more Squad Busters content like this. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.